Good morning. It's Saturday, April 11th. Skipped yesterday. It was a good Friday. I got some Skyrim recorded for the first time in ages. Of course, that's just, I'm recording, so that's not going to be on here. And I did get a trip to Walmart to get some groceries. Of course, I wouldn't want to bring the camera, because then I'd have to sanitize it. And then I painted more minis. But, that's... say status quo at this point. At Walmart, I did get what I needed, amongst my other things, to make more buffalo chicken dip. Because tomorrow's Easter, and I'm like, I want to have a nice meal for Easter, and I'm like, that's what sounds good. And with the minis, in addition to some progress in general, I have a couple that are basically on the finished line now. I also spent a lot of yesterday eating through the cake that I made, but I still got a couple slices left. Probably finish off today. But yeah. Saturday morning. Up about, I don't know. Planning to stay inside all day. Surprise. Just kind of been hanging out all morning. Did work some more on painting. I got washes on a lot of those now, and I got a couple that have moved to the finished category here. So, I'm making progress with that. Otherwise, as of Wednesday, I had the phone call with the young woman I met through Hinge, and we'd sort of ended that with the hope that today we'd be able to have another call. But by the time she got off work, she was kind of like, not going to work today, not up to it today. So I was like, all right, we'll figure out another day, and I hope we do. I am enjoying getting to know her, and hope she feels the same. But, I guess time will tell. Otherwise, I'm not really sure. I got all this stuff yesterday to make buffalo chicken dip. Probably pull that together. That's delicious. That'll make me feel good. And for the recipe that I'm following to make this buffalo chicken dip, I need 2 cups of chicken. And it's basically like the way that I found the recipes. I looked up, hey, how can I take a rotisserie chicken and turn it into buffalo chicken dip? Because that way it's pre-cooked, it's easy, simple. And the last couple times, basically all I've done is just sit down the middle and done basically both of the chicken breasts equals about 2 cups. So that's kind of what I've done. However, last time I had it, I also, a day or so later, parted out the breast of the chicken just to have chicken, and I'm like, there's at least another 2 cups here. So this time, when I got the ingredients, technically I got all the ingredients for 2 times of making this. So I parted out 1 chicken breast, the leg, the thigh, the wing, and yeah, it's made basically what I need there. And I have enough that in, say, 2 or 3 days, when this is done, I could, if I want, go ahead and make it again. Or I could just, at that point do the same thing and just eat the chicken. I can, decide then. But, just another option would be that I can simply have the dip twice. So, who knows. But yeah. We're working on cooking. And buffalo dip yet again. It is really good. It's one of the things that I ended up figuring out how to make eventually after a number of times. If I'd be at like a gathering or party and someone would have made it and I'll have it and I'll be like, this is like the best thing. If only I could have it at home. Eventually I figured out, I probably could. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy it today, but really, I made it today. It's really easy to heat up. I make it in the dish that can just go in the refrigerator and then come back out and go right into the oven. So it's really easy to heat back up. And it's perfectly fine that the leftover parts get heated up. What I don't eat, again, goes in the refrigerator, heats up again. I've done it like 3-4 times, something, and it's still just fine to keep cooking and chilling it. So, works pretty well. And that way it's made, I mean, because it does take 45 minutes, half hour, like to put together, plus then 20 minutes to cook, 20 minutes to cool down, enough to not be boiling. Probably doesn't really need that much, but like when you take it right out, like it's like bubbling that first time. All the oils and greases and such. Anyways, that way all the work's been done. Tomorrow is Easter. Usually, you know, I have a nice meal with family on Easter. Obviously, with this whole mess we're going through, not going to happen. So I wanted to make sure I would have a nice meal at the very least. So, yeah. Plus, you know, nice meal today too. Bonus. So, as a nice lunch, I'll call it. And then after that, I started to think, you know, obviously I'm going to be here a bit. It's like, what can I do? And I was like, I've been meaning to replace these 2 shelves, which are garbage. They were garbage, like literally we got them like off the side of the road for free. There was a third one, if you have watched since I moved in here. We got them when I moved in here just because I needed something to put stuff on. But I've been meaning, for a while now, to replace them with a couple billies. The same as in the game room. Which are a little shallower. Basically enough so that there's not this extra space in front of, you know, that's about the distance shallower that they are. I can get extensions that make them taller. Also, they have shelves that can like move about on them. So instead of just having DVDs on top of DVDs, and not enough so that I can stack them properly, like I'd be able to properly arrange my movies. Currently, most of those cases are empty. Currently, my movies are in here. And then when I actually want to go watch them, like I can use the cases to kind of decide, I want to watch that, and then I gotta go find it. I did that because, you know, for the longest time, I just didn't have space, and all of these cases were basically stored. Well, the goal is to have space to display them all again, put the movies back in them, and that way I can stand there, look at my movies, and decide, I want to watch this one. But I need to get those billies. I was like, you know what? That's something that takes some time, some effort, gotta be done around the home. I was thinking maybe that would be a good thing to try to accomplish while I'm stuck here. Of course, IKEA's closed. And I'm pretty sure they're now even like, there's not even like go pick stuff up kind of thing. Like they're only on delivery. And I remember first looking at their delivery, and obviously it's sad because part of the fun of IKEA is going there. But I remember first looking at their delivery and not doing it in the first place because it's stupid expensive. For example, in my area, it would basically be an extra $50, which is almost the cost of one of the billies. But given the situation, I was like, let's look into it. So I pull up the site, and it's all like, yeah, all these things are available for delivery. And so I start entering my information, and right as it gets to the point where it's like all, like you've entered your address and all that, it's like, on second thought, none of these things are available for delivery. And I'm just like, why did you just waste 10 minutes of my time making me fill out information when you knew my, you know, what my local store was, what zip code I was in, like the site knows that. It just changes its mind, and I'm like, okay. That would have been a nice thing to try and get done. But apparently not. Thanks, IKEA. Like, I would have liked use this spare time I'm stuck at home and accomplish something, but oh well. And so, today didn't quite turn out how I'd hoped. I mean, really, I got a fair bit done. I edited and painted quite a bit, and got stuff cooked so I have some nice food for tomorrow. Like, I had a decently accomplished day. But my brain's sitting here telling me you did nothing, because I had the one thing I was looking forward to that didn't pan out. And so I feel like I did nothing. Oh well. Is what it is, eh? But the day is coming to a close. It's late. I'm tired. Thank you for joining me. Join me as my journey continues. Bye.